Hello friends, welcome back. This is a tutorial series about how to integrate Firebase Realtime Database in your own Android application. So throughout this series, you will be able to understand how to create and insert a new data in your Firebase Realtime Database, how to retrieve the data, how to update and also delete the data. So you will be able to learn all these things by following all the videos in this tutorial series. So this first video, we will be talking about how to connect your Firebase Realtime Database project with your own Android application from an Android Studio. So this is the most reliable and recommended way, easiest way to do that. So for now, let's get started with it. So here I'm in an empty Android Studio project, but at first, before proceeding further with this tutorial series, let me first show you what type of application we will be going to build. So this is the application that we are going to build, and it will have a name and an email and add user. So we will be creating a separate class for a user which contains these two fields, name and email. And following, we will be creating a list of all the users which will be fetched from the Firebase Realtime DB and will be displayed here. So I'll just type any one name, let's say test3, and I'll just test3 at example.com. After I click on add user, and as soon as I add this, then we'll be able to get this toast message that the add operation is successful, and we will be able to see this user immediately here. So that one thing I forgot to do, that to clear these fields once we submit that. So don't worry, we will be taking care of this one. So this is an insert operation and retrieve operation. So if I want to edit this test tree, let's say, so I'll just click on this edit button. We will be able to see the dialog which contains already pre-filled values, and in case of this test 3, I'll just write the name as test 4 and I'll just click on submit. So you'll be able to see that this test 4 is test 3 is now converted to test 4. Now if I want to delete this, then I'll just click on this delete icon. Will show alert to the user. Do you really want to delete this user? And I'll just click on this yes, and the record will be deleted along with the confirmation message. So this is a simple type of application we will be able to create, but the focus of this tutorial is not on the UI. UI is pretty simple, and the operations are also pretty simple. Just the motto of this tutorial series is to make you familiar with how to deal with the Firebase Realtime Database if you don't have knowledge about any third-party APIs. So let me just minimize this emulator and let's get started with that. So in this tutorial, first we'll see how to create a new Firebase project and how to connect this with the Android Studio. You don't need to go to the Firebase portal explicitly. Instead, you can just go here, and here you under tools you can just select this Firebase, and this assistant panel will be opened in the right side. So here you can just choose real-time database, and I click on that. Get started with real-time database. Just click on this one, and here is the option connect to Firebase. So I'll just click on this one. So as soon as I click, it will open a Firebase console here, and here I click on create a new project. So by default it will take our project name Firebase Realtime DB tutorial, so that is fine for me, and I'll just click on continue. Enable Gemini in Firebase, so that's fine, we can keep it checked and click on continue. We don't want this Google Analytics for now. I'll just turn this off and just click on create project. So it will take a few seconds to create a project. Yes, now our project is created. So I'll just click on this continue. Here you will get pop-up like this. It is connecting in the backend with our project. The sync is getting on, and yes, your Firebase Android app has been created in Firebase, and it is now ready to connect with the Android project. So I'll just click on connect. After clicking, this type of message I'll see here, your Android Studio project is connected to your Firebase Android app. Now we can also close this window and we can again move towards our Android Studio. And in the Android Studio, you will be able to see connected app to Firebase. This is connected. Now the Firebase project has been created, and we need to add the required dependencies to our project. So just click on add runtime database SDK to your app. So just click on this one and accept changes. So it will automatically modify your build.gradle files both project level and app level, and we'll sync the project. So once that sync is complete, then you will be able to use the classes from the Firebase SDK. So yes, now sync is complete, but sometimes you might not be able to see the green check corrected here. So don't worry about that. Let me check if it, no, it still didn't come. So that's fine. We can just minimize this and we can just open our app level build.gradle and you will be able to see the Firebase dependency here, libs.firebase.database. So we can confirm that Firebase has been integrated in our project. So that is fine. Our project is now connected, but the first thing, again, we'll be now going to check it on the Firebase portal. So just open the Chrome browser and I'll just type up firebase.google.com. Go to console. And here, this is our project. I just click on that. And you can just go to build. Here you can select real-time database. So the page is opened and create a database and all these things we are able to see here, but we don't need to do anything at this point of time. When we can just create the tables and the nodes from the project itself. So that we'll be going to learn in the next tutorial.